For those of you guys who are watching this video, probably you can't live without Costco, Walmart. Have you ever wondered where Chinese people would go if they want to buy stuff in bulk? Today we're in front of the largest wet market in Guangzhou, and we're gonna enter this market as a local and look at the prices of everything and get the most authentic local shopping experience. Today is a Saturday, as you can see. There are a lot of old people. Grandmas, grandpas are still shopping. And they carry those little trolleys. For wet markets, I don't know why they're called wet markets. They do sell fish, but it's not wet everywhere. Here they also have some dim sum restaurants over there. On the second floor, they sell dim sum. After they finish shopping, they would hang out with their friends. They would order a few dim sum items and then sit there for like a few hours. Grandparents, they love to hang out and talk about their grandsons, their granddaughters' love life. Okay, now we're entering. This is the actual entrance. They sell flowers here. Ooh, nice. I'm wondering how much you need to pay for the flowers. Here you definitely hear more Cantonese because Guangzhou is famous for Cantonese, right? Cantonese is the language that locals speak. But because of all the new immigrants from other cities, some people, they're saying there are not as many people speaking Cantonese in Guangzhou like before. So in this shopping mall, in this wet market, there are still a lot of locals. So you can hear shoppers and customers, they speak Cantonese to each other all the time. Those are mooncakes. For those bakery items, most of the time the prices you see here, they're for half a kilo. So for example, here it says 13 RMB for half a kilo. If I convert everything to a unit that you can understand, it would be $2 for 1.1 pounds. You're welcome, Americans. I don't know why they only do half a kilo. They don't really do everything in kilos. Half a kilo, half a kilo, half a kilo. So the speaker is saying everything in Cantonese. The more you buy, the cheaper everything will get. This is basically the Chinese version of Costco. And you can bargain as well. So they have some dried veggies, dried shrimps. So for the dried shrimps, it's $3.50 for half a kilo for 1.1 pounds. Dried fish, nuts. This is just the beginning. There are more items, more shops coming up. More bread. This is my favorite. Also $2 for half a kilo, 1.1 pounds. So this is a rice snack made with rice flour and some red bean paste. It's my favorite. They're very sticky, but very delicious. Those are fish dumplings. I don't know why they're called fish dumplings. The filling is not really fish. The filling is pork most of the time. Wontons, some herbs, nuts. I have no idea what those are. Looks like the peels of some veggies. Oh, I don't even know where to go, guys. Let's start from the right-hand side. More herbs. When Cantonese people, when Guangzhou people, when they cook stuff, especially for soup, they would always add some herbs. I don't even know how to translate all those names to English. That's ginseng, right? Is that ginseng? I have no idea. Some red dates. Does this remind you guys of Chinatown in New York? I don't really know. I've never been to New York. It gives me very, very, like, you know, Chinatown vibes. I can't believe it's a Saturday. It's so busy. They also sell flower tea here. Those are fish stomachs, I think. Sea cucumbers. A lot of dried stuff. Dry seafood. Dry shrimps. Dry mushrooms. More dried mushrooms. Canadian dried sea cucumbers. Any Canadians in the chat? Sea cucumbers. Wow, wow, look at how many items are here. And this is just the beginning. They also sell beddings here, bed sheets. I'm not sure if you can tell, I'm like sweating a lot. This place is freaking hot. I don't understand why Cantonese grandparents, they can do this every day. I would prefer to sit at home in a room with AC. It's too hot. Okay, more herbs. There's so many of them. I don't really know the names and the differences. Man, I don't understand. This is a very Cantonese thing. A lot of sea cucumbers, mushrooms. This kind of mushroom is very expensive. If you convert it to USD, it's 40 USD per half a kilo, 1.1 pounds. More herbs. Watermelon. Let's see how much the watermelons are. For half a kilo, it's 40 cents, 35 cents for half a kilo. When I was younger, watermelons, they were more expensive. Okay, they're selling pretty much the same thing. Probably this market is divided into different sections. We're in the dried products section. Over there they have something different. They have sausages. Different from the sausages elsewhere. Chinese sausages, they're, as you can see, they look very different. They put more fats inside. Also for $2 for half a kilo. 1.1 pounds. They're delicious, but very fatty. Usually people steam those sausages when they're cooking rice. And then they would mix the sausages with rice and then eat. Ah, those are some different dates. Those are processed dates. They're sweeter. They're extremely sweet. This is still different from the Arabic dates that you would find in Saudi Arabia because they're drier. Oh man, look at this. I think we're entering a different section now. There are definitely more meat in this section. Cantonese people, they love to eat barbecue. Barbecue meat, that's pork, that's barbecue pork. Pigeons, chickens, those are, I have no idea, sirloin of pigs, and also roast ducks, roast geese. Look at how many people are there, man. Wow, wow. We keep walking. Let's go see the more crowded section first. Just follow the people. Let's take a look at the prices of fruits. For pears, it's like $1 for half a kilo, 1.1 pounds. Grapes, $1.30. This kind of green grapes, $1 for half a kilo. Durians, $3 for half a kilo, depending on what kind of durians you want to get. The Thai durians are more expensive. Those are the special durians on sale. They're cheaper. Roughly $2.20 for half a kilo. Now it's lychee season, but that's not lychee. Those are longans. Those are dates, apricots, and apples. $1.80 for half a kilo for apples. Oh, those are not apricots, those are plums. Plums, $3 for half a kilo. Dates, $2. Longans, they are $1.50. More grapes, $1 for half a kilo, $1. So for all the grapes, they're $1 for half a kilo. And what else they have? Durians, peaches. Ooh, those are my favorite peaches. Let's take a look. They're from Xinjiang. 80 cents for half a kilo. The dates here are cheaper. They are $1 and a half for half a kilo. Kiwis, $1.50 for half a kilo. Pineapples, 50 cents for half a kilo. Wow. Pomegranates, $1.50 for two. What? Fruits are a lot cheaper than I expected. But those herbs are very expensive, and mushrooms, dried products are very expensive here. But fruits are not so bad. Half a kilo is like 1.1 pounds for the Americans. I can't really do the conversion for you guys because I suck at math. My friends used to call me the shame of Asians, and I know Americans are probably suck at math. So even if I do the conversion, you won't understand. So let's just leave it the way it is. 1 pound is roughly half a kilo. You're welcome, Americans. And oh, they have like more frozen food. We do eat frozen food as well, but it's different from, you know, people in North America. So our processed food, they are mainly like buns and like, you know, beef balls. We wouldn't have something like, you know, like frozen pizza. It's not really a thing. You can definitely find them, but it's not so common because most people, they still like to eat fresh. Guys, the temperature now is 33 Celsius. In Fahrenheit, I'm pretty sure that's more than 100. So if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure that you subscribe to our channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. I know a lot of you guys are watching our videos on TV, so make sure that you go to YouTube, the app, and search for Xin in China, XIM in China. The first channel is mine. Make sure that you click on the subscribe button. It means a lot to us, and more people will be able to see our live stream. Thank you very much. This is the more cooler part of the wet market. This is a slaughterhouse for birds. You can see chickens and pigeons here. People love to eat everything fresh, so they would pick the chicken and pick the pigeon, just like that, and then they would slaughter everything on the spot. I'm not here to say whether it's good or bad, it's just the way it is. People do eat animals here, and also ducks. I don't want to get too deep in whether it's humane to do it, it's just the way it is. And all the chickens here, they are allegedly organic, free-range organic. I think that's a bit too much, so we go to a more non-violent part of the wet market. So over there, the shop with a red banner, they sell religious stuff. They sell paper money And they also sell incense. Old Cantonese people, they can be pretty superstitious. So they burn incense at home every day, and they burn paper money for longevity, wealth. And after you eat freshly slaughtered chicken, of course you should pray for forgiveness. This is why it's on the other side of the slaughterhouse. Just kidding, just kidding. Over there they have some seafood. Lobsters, king crabs. They're expensive, they're definitely expensive. Russian king crabs and Australian red lobsters. For the Australian lobsters, they are expensive. For half a kilo, it's $45. Crabs, I'm not sure. Crabs, I can't really see the prices. Seafood, they're expensive. What is that? That looks like a huge sea penis. That looks expensive. All right. Just in case that you need the washroom during shopping, they also have public washrooms. Very thoughtful. The seafood section is not that big. They also have oysters. What? The oysters are extremely cheap. For those ones, it's only 30 cents per oyster. They're not very big, but they're oysters. They also have bigger oysters that is 70 cents per oyster, and buy 10 you get 2 for free. And they also have premium oysters. Also buy 10 get 2 free. It's $1.30 per oyster. Wow. Wow, wow. This is why at the street food market you can find very cheap oysters, I suppose. Oh, it's so big. It's so big. Here it says that oysters 1 RMB, 2 RMB, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's like 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents. They have different tiers for oysters based on how big the oysters are. I don't know how they manage to categorize everything, because that's a lot of tiers. More frozen food, a lot of balls, a lot of seafood, a lot of buns. Like I said earlier, you don't really find like already made food here. They're like half processed. Half processed food, they're frozen because you need to preserve them in a freezer. Otherwise they will turn bad. They also have tofu and other soybean products. This is a slaughter place for fish, just to show you how they do everything here. I don't condemn what they do. I don't agree with what they do. It's just the way it is. So you pick the fish that you want to eat, and then they do it on the spot. A lot of fish. When I was a kid, I used to come to this kind of wet markets with my mom and with my grandma all the time. It's you can see a lot of things here, and it's better than Walmart, better than Costco. It's more lively, and you get the chance to talk to people around you. Oh man, it's very bloody here. Very bloody. Oh man, I want to get out of here. And a lot of people, they love eating fish heads. This is why you can find fish heads over there. It's just the way it is. Some people, they love to eat certain things. Lovely. Those are not fish. Those are like eel? I only know the Chinese name. I don't really know the English name for those creatures. I thought that's a snake, but that's just a pipe. That scared me for one sec. Smells very fishy here. Over there, that's fish lungs. Some people love to eat that. I don't understand why. And the yellow things are fish eggs. The thing on the right, I don't really know what they are. We keep moving. More fish. Fish, they have lungs. This is why they can control whether to flow or whether to sink. That's like middle school physics. Oh shit, they have crocodiles here too. Man, that's too much. Probably in Florida, people also eat that. I've never tried crocodile meat. It's not something that I would eat. Oh, they also have turtles, and those are not frogs. Are they frogs? I'm not sure. What? I don't know people eat frogs here. They eat this. They eat this. It's like a cousin of turtles. Again, I don't condemn them. I don't agree with what they eat. It's just the way it is. You know, probably people are gonna argue in the comment section. Chill. It's the way it is. Okay, let's take a look at some more child-friendly foods. Shells and stuff. Clams, shrimps, fish. For that lobster, it's, let me convert in my tiny head. 17 USD per lobster. That's pretty cheap. And more fish, more shellfish, crabs. We keep walking. This place is really very big. I'm actually lost, to be honest. And it's very hot here, so I don't think I will stay here for too long, but I want to show you most of the things here. Crayfish. Those are very delicious evening snacks. A lot of people, when they're drinking beer after 10 p.m., they would order crayfish. They don't have a lot of meat, but they are very delicious. So for cooked crayfish, they can be as expensive as $15 per half a kilo. Very expensive. Oh, those are eels, I think. Eels are delicious. Eels are delicious. They're expensive as well. Over there, they have frogs. Yeah, those are frogs for sure. It's kind of ridiculous. Some sellers are smoking at the same time. Man, when they're slaughtering animals, they're smoking. That's wild. That's crazy. But all of the sellers here, they're hardworking people. They need to get up super early to sell the food, to sell the items, to sell the animals. I respect them. It's not an easy job. I don't think I can get up early at 3, 4 a.m. every day. Yeah, those are definitely frogs. And they have smaller frogs as well. I tried frogs before. They taste like tender chicken. Not my favorite, but that's the way it is. Salmons. What else we have? More frozen fish. It depends on where you're from. In my hometown, we don't really eat sea fish. We eat a lot of river fish with a lot of bones. But I personally think river fish, they are tastier. They're way much better than sea fish. But in Guangzhou, most of the people, they are used to sea fish. Just like in North America and in Europe. People, they don't really want to deal with bony fish. Here we have shrimps. Ooh, the shrimps look huge. Of course, people eat a lot of shrimps as well. Shrimps are expensive. They are roughly $9, $8, $9 for this one, and for this one is like $7. This is also $7-ish. This is probably the cheapest one over there. That's probably the cheapest one. That's $5 for half a kilo. For half a kilo. And also crabs. This is a special Taishan crab. $11 for half a kilo. There are so many different shrimps to look at. I don't really know the difference. Oh, they want to show you how good their crabs are. This is why they crack them open. Fish, crabs. Okay, this is the end of the seafood section. Let's take a look at the vegetables and other stuff. Lemons, ginger. For lemons, for half a kilo, it's 50 cents. Ginger, half a kilo, $1.50. $1, they're different. So this smaller ginger is more expensive than the bigger ginger. I don't know, gingers, they taste the same to me. Also carrots, let's look at the prices. Half a kilo for carrots, 30 cents. For those bananas, 30 cents. Watermelon, this is very cheap. This is like 15 cents for half a kilo. I kind of want to get those small watermelons. So many different things. Passion fruits. They're in season now. $1.10 for half a kilo. They're extremely delicious. The yellow ones are sweeter than the purple ones. I love the yellow ones more. Dragon fruits, 40 cents for half a kilo. Plums, 65 cents for... What? Per plum? How can you do that? Oh, no. That's per half a kilo as well. I thought it's per plum. That doesn't make any sense because plums, they vary in sizes. Let's look at the prices of lettuce to make Americans jealous. I know right now you guys can't eat lettuce safely because most people, they don't want to get explosive diarrhea, right? Long beans, 60 cents for half a kilo. I have no idea. A lot of the green veggies here, I don't really know the English names. But nothing here is more than $1 for half a kilo or 1.1 pounds. Broccoli, 40 cents. Bananas for half a kilo, 40 cents. Lettuce. I can't find lettuce here? Really? I have no idea. I don't even know the Chinese name. Oh, lettuce. Lettuce here for half a kilo is 50 cents. They don't look very fresh. But they won't give you explosive diarrhea though. Cabbage, 40 cents for half a kilo. Okay, it looks better here. 50 cents for half a kilo lettuce. Dragon fruits, 80 cents for 3. Pears, 50 cents for half a kilo. Okra. Okras are expensive. They're 75 cents for half a kilo, just to show you. Long beans, 40 cents. Broccoli, 50 cents. The prices are more or less the same, but grandmas, they would bargain. Even for 5 cents, they would bargain. They would be like, boss, I want everything to be cheaper. Bitter melon, that's something that you guys probably won't eat. They're extremely bitter. They are 15 cents for half a kilo. So many things I don't know the names. I feel very uneducated walking around here, to be honest. Tomatoes, what? 15 cents for each tomato or for a kilo? I don't understand. It just says It just says 10 cents and 15 cents. I think it's probably per tomato. Chinese yam, they're very healthy. They're very delicious as well, very crunchy. $1 for half a kilo. So depending on where they're from, the prices vary too. Pears, passion fruits, same thing. Same prices. Keep walking. Do they have, no, those are peaches as well. 15 cents for half a kilo for peaches. Small watermelons, also 20 cents for half a kilo. It's not fair. All the seafood shops, they look fancier. They have banners and stuff. For the vegetable sellers, they don't have anything. Let's take a look at taros and yam. Also very cheap, 30 cents for half a kilo. Celeries, 60 cents for half a kilo. Cilantros are expensive. $1.20 for half a kilo. Green onions are also expensive. $1.10 for half a kilo. Eggplants. Let's take a look. Oh, very cheap. 20 cents. Not sure if it's for one eggplant or it's for like half a kilo. Pumpkins, 40 cents for half a kilo. Cucumbers. No, those are not cucumbers. Our cucumbers taste different. I don't know why. I don't really like North American cucumbers. They don't taste like cucumbers. They don't taste like the cucumbers I'm used to, I should say. It's 40 cents for half a kilo for cucumbers. I don't know why in North America people would wrap up the cucumbers. It doesn't make much sense. Potatoes. 30 cents for half a kilo. More stuff. More green vegetables I don't understand. Papayas. 30 cents for half a kilo. Bamboo shoots, those are interesting. Those are very delicious, very crunchy. 35 cents per half a kilo. Smaller eggplants. Oh, also very cheap. 15 cents. Is this the end of the wet market? No, we can go back. The prices are more or less the same, but you don't really need to worry about running out of customers because there are so many Cantonese grandmas and grandpas there shopping all the time. Wow. This is indeed the biggest wet market in Guangzhou. Hello, doggy. By the way, that's someone's pet. I know what you're thinking. Yeah. Before you say that in the comment section, I just said it. You're welcome. Carrots. Corn. Yeah, I haven't seen any corn. That's a good question. Let's see whether we can find corn. And I'm also surprised they don't sell lychees here. Right now it should be lychee season. Okay, what is this? I don't really know. Jiaobai. I don't really know the English name. I know they're crunchy as well. Oh, those are baby bok choys. Baby bok choys. 60 cents for half a kilo. Personally, I'm not a big fan of bok choy. It reminds me of my childhood trauma. My parents used to force me to eat bok choy and I hated the taste. Is that choy sum? Yeah, it is choy sum. You can find choy sum at Cantonese restaurants all the time. They are 80 cents for half a kilo. Why people are riding e-bikes here? I don't understand. Let's keep walking. Cabbage. Baby cabbage is 30 cents for half a kilo. We call this cabbage as well. Is this cabbage or lettuce? I don't really understand. Because I can't really tell the difference between like our cabbage and like iceberg lettuce. I would just call this cabbage. This is 15 cents for half a kilo. That's cabbage, right? I think iceberg cabbage iceberg lettuce and cabbage, they look very similar. Oh, those lettuce, they look fresh. They are 55 cents per half a kilo. And they have regular bok choys. They are 30 cents for half a kilo. Let's keep walking. Oh, sprouts. I love sprouts. It doesn't say the price. I don't know. I think we've already seen the prices of everything. There's corn. Corn, sweet corn. 75 cents per order. I think that's like 4 corn, and it's 75 cents. This is only corn seller that I can find for now. Oh, they also have different type of corn. So this is super sweet corn. This is super sweet corn as well. Super sweet corn. 对。
有这么厉害的直播啊？
没有，就是带外国人看一看。Yeah, the seller is like, you speak English? You're very good. I was like, yeah, just showing people the prices of Chinese wet market. Are those coconuts? I think they are. I actually don't know the difference between like the old coconuts and the younger coconuts. I don't know why. Which one is sweeter? I don't know. They taste the same to me. And they also have the peeled coconuts. Oh, they also sell clothes here. Awesome. More corn sellers here. How do you call this? I don't remember the English name for this. In Guangzhou, it's very popular. I find this kind of fruit extremely weird, very sour. Corn, they are 85 cents per order. They sell per order. It's different from other vegetables. Also, a lot of watermelons here. Guava, yeah, there we go. That's the name. Yeah, guavas. Thank you, chat. Yeah, guavas, I don't like them, but here they are 30 cents for half a kilo. Guavas are very sour. I'm not a big fan. Ooh, they have a lot of meat here as well, like sausages, more dried stuff. Let's just come here instead. We've seen enough vegetables. So they're cured meat. All of them are cured. They can last for, I don't know, half a year. They're processed meat. If you don't want to see chickens being slaughtered, you can also get like already pre-slaughtered animals here. Probably it's cheaper because they're pre-slaughtered. I know you guys are probably feeling uncomfortable, so let's get out of here. Oh, but it's the meat section. All right, I will show you more stuff. They sell like different organs as well. Those are goose kidneys, chicken feet, and I will show you how many different organs they sell here. Those are eggs, hearts of chicken, intestines, liver. I have no idea what those are. I think those are the male chicken's balls. I'm not a big fan of intestines or like any internal organs, but some people, they love it. Wow. Look at how much meat they have here. Let's take a look at the prices of pork. Premium pork is $1.80 for half a kilo. Normal pork is $1.50 for half a kilo. Ribs, also $1.40 for half a kilo. Sorry, I think $1.80, my bad. Ribs are $1.80. Why they leave the hair on the meat? I don't understand. Hold on, I will go somewhere else. Yeah, people eat a lot of pork here. I'm not a big fan of pork, but pork is cheap. This is why it's more popular. Pork is roughly like $1.50 to $2 per half a kilo, depending on which part of the pork it's coming from. Like beef is more expensive for sure. This is $5 for half a kilo, but they are premium beef. Those are beef. More pork. If you want to eat beef, you probably need to pay like at least 3 times more. Imagine you have a large family to feed. Probably you will get pork instead of beef. It just makes more sense financially, right? I think those are pig ears. More beef. Oh, those beef are even more expensive. $6 for half a kilo. More premium beef. Now we have $7. Wow. So for beef, they have so many different categories. They have sirloin, tenderloin, premium, neck meat, belly meat, pure fat. Wow, if you just want to get pure fat, it's even more expensive. For pure fat, it's $12 for half a kilo. Man, that's crazy. Let me show you the pure fat. Those are pigtails or cow tails. I don't really know. Wow. For this is $6 for half a kilo. The sellers are speaking Cantonese to me by default. I can't understand. I'm fluent in Cantonese, but I'm not gonna get anything, so I'm not gonna respond. Not because I'm rude or anything, or not because I can't understand. Let's see what else they have. Those are pork. I think this is, I don't really know which part this is. That's kidney. That's pig kidney. This is, I think it's spleen. I think it's spleen. I'm not super sure. What else they have? The spleens are cheap. It's like 25 cents per spleen. Probably they don't taste very good. What else we have? More pork. Some people, they prefer to buy meat in the wet market because you can actually pick and choose which body part you want. A lot of people, they don't want to go to the supermarket because they don't really know much about the meat, and they want to be able to pick and bargain. Especially for old people, they enjoy the moment of engaging with the sellers, which kind of makes sense. That's just pure fat. People buy those to make lard at home. Like, I would probably attach a picture. Like, they actually make their own lard at home with the fat. You can actually make your own lard at home with microwave. Wow. I'm already sweating like a mother trucker. It's just like, let me show you how sweaty I am. Look at me. Definitely a sweaty mother trucker. But I want to show you more stuff. In this section, they sell more or less the same things. More fat, more pork. Pork is definitely a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper. Wow. I think, yeah, that's it for the meat section. Let's take a look at the already cooked meat. So we can compare the price between cooked meat and uncooked meat. So for roasted ducks, they are like $2.60 for half a kilo. Chicken wings, less than $4, $3.60 for half a kilo. Ribs earlier we saw it's like $2 for half a kilo. After they're cooked, you need to pay, let me convert, $5 for half a kilo. So cooked meat, the price would at least triple. Those are pig sirloin, $4 for half a kilo. Earlier we saw it's like $1-ish, right? So at least the price would triple. Eggs, those are century eggs. So eggs made with lead. They're expensive. They are 20 cents for one egg, 25 cents. Those are the normal eggs. Normal eggs are cheaper. I think they're probably like 10 cents, 15 cents per egg. Have fermented vegetables like sauerkrauts. They have very strong smell. When I was younger, we would eat congee with those sauerkrauts. My mom still loves them. I'm not a big fan. Those are geese. Is that a spring roll? No, it's a shrimp roll. Probably you guys haven't seen any spring rolls yet, and you're like, oh, I thought in China a lot of people they eat spring rolls. Guess what? We don't really eat spring rolls. We only do that during Chinese New Year, I would say. Spring rolls are not something that we would eat on a daily basis. And if you go to a Chinese restaurant in China, they will not sell spring rolls. No, it's a no-no. What else they sell here? Stainless steel bowls, spatulas, colanders, chopsticks. Those are extremely cheap. For 4 pairs of chopsticks, wooden chopsticks, you need to pay $2. If you get the same things on Amazon, probably you need to pay, I don't know, triple the prices. Also lighters. Live streaming kits, phone holders, tripods, radios. Man, I don't know, people are still listening to radios. What else? Pillows. I think they put buckwheat peels inside of the pillows. That's interesting. I think it's good for your neck, probably. What else they have? More chopsticks, more bowls, fanny bags. And also clothes. What? Why would they have a clothing section inside of the wet market? It doesn't make any sense. And they're not really cheap. They're pretty expensive. Those pants are expensive. $5. This is $8. Pretty expensive. For t-shirts, $2.50 per t-shirt. This is Guangzhou, where all your clothes are made in, you know. Probably you can bargain a lot. For those shops, they're selling spices and instant noodles and stuff. Let me show you. So they sell like, what's that? Crayfish spices. So it's like a pre-arranged spice pack. When you're cooking crayfish, you just put everything in. Very simple. They also have like instant noodles. Those are like not the instant noodles that you're familiar with. Those are instant noodles from my parents' generation. They're not tasty, but they would last for a long time. I don't know how many people can eat this entire pack. Probably this can feed, I don't know, 10 people. And it's also sold in half a kilo, so 85 cents for half a kilo. Crazy. Now you can see how cheap you need to pay if you just want to survive in China. If you want to eat fancy food, of course you can choose to spend a lot of money, but if you just want to survive, you can eat those instant noodles every day, and 80 cents for half a kilo. It will last you for at least a whole week. It will be extremely boring to eat those, but you know, they're cheap. Over here they sell like large portion of dishwash. Those are cooking oil with soy sauce. Yeah, it's mainly just like spices, oil, eggs, instant noodles. What do they sell here? Oh, they sell like dim sum to go. So instead of going to a dim sum restaurant, if you are craving for dim sum, you don't want to pay a lot of money, you can just come here and just buy dim sum on the go. What else they have? More or less the same things. Should we eat something here today? It will be a lot of fun. I know you have an e-bike. Don't beep at me, please. Those are glass noodles. They're made with, I don't know, potato starch, I think? It depends on what kind of glass noodles you eat. Those are goose eggs. They're almost $1 each. I've never tried those. I don't think I will ever do it. Let's take a look at the prices of rice and stuff. If you think that we eat rice every day, let's see how much we need to pay. 50 cents for half a kilo of rice. That could probably feed me for a whole day. They also have premium rice here as well, but like the cheapest you need to pay is just like 50 cents for half a kilo. Wow. Those small blocks, those are hot pot spices. So when you're cooking hot pot, you just add water and you throw a block in your water, and yeah, you have hot pot. You don't really need to go out to eat expensive hot pot. If you cook hot pot at home, it's much cheaper. Ooh, let's look at what they have. $2.50 for potato, fried egg, beef set. For beef curry, you need to pay $3.80. So per meal, if you eat outside, it's anywhere between $2 to $4, I would say, in China. But if you want to save money, cooking at home won't really save much if you still want to eat healthy. If you want to eat instant noodles, you can save a lot of money, for sure. Or you can just get wonton. They sell wonton for half a kilo for $1.50. Celery and pork. That's what I was talking about. Oh, no, it's the same for everything here. So as long as it's pork with something, it's like $1.50 for half a kilo. If you want to get crab roll and pork, it's $2 for half a kilo. Fish, pork wonton, also $2 for half a kilo. Let's keep walking. What else they have? Yeah, spices, rice, eggs. Ooh, MSG, my favorite. How much do you need to pay for a bag of MSG? It doesn't say the price here. I would say it's very cheap. A lot of people, they think MSG is not healthy. Come on, you're not like eating like a bag of MSG every day. Chill. Just like smoking is bad for your health, but a lot of people are smoking every day. Why when it comes to smoking it's okay, but when it comes to MSG, everyone freaks out. Chill. Chill, guys. What else? Oh, they have sugar, brown sugar. Also dumplings. I think that's the entrance, well, I mean, or the exit. Let's take a look at more stuff, if they have more stuff. Oh, you can also get clay pots here. People love those in Guangzhou. They believe that you can only use certain clay pots to cook certain food. What else? Frozen buns, rice dumplings, aka 粽子. This is something people eat during the Dragon Boat Festival. They're made with sticky rice, and it can be red bean paste inside or some curated meat inside. They're heavy. Sticky rice products are extremely heavy. Cantonese brown sugar cake. $2 for half a kilo. I will pass. I can't really eat a lot of sweet stuff. Chicken. What else they have here? More herbs. Wait, in America you guys say herbs, right? I would say herbs, just to piss you guys off. They sell tea here. What kind of tea? Red tea. This red tea is, let me do the conversion with my tiny brain. $18 per half a kilo. This is only $8 per half a kilo. Why? Why though? Why? And for this black tea, it's only less than $3. $2.80 for half a kilo. What? For me, I would just get the cheapest one. I can't really tell the difference. Some people, they think that they can tell the difference. I don't know, maybe they can. This is a very special Chinese tea. They call it little green orange, well, mandarin. So it's tea, but they're like they put the tea inside of a small, I don't know, it's either like a small orange or it's a small lime. It adds extra like orange flavor to it. I don't like it, but they're expensive. They're very expensive and they're trendy. Yeah, for me, I would just get Lipton. And they also sell mandarin, dried mandarin peels. I don't understand. Like, they're expensive. Guess how much you need to pay for that for half a kilo? It's ridiculous. $37 for half a kilo of mandarin peels. And they have different tiers as well, man. $50 for half a kilo of that. Wow. This is a most premium one. Almost $70 for half a kilo. Yeah, orange peels. Guangzhou people, they love to drink orange peel tea, which is something I don't understand. This is ridiculous. Before you judge me by saying something like, oh, you can't say that, you don't understand their culture. I'm Chinese. I want to judge them. It just doesn't make any sense. I think this is something that a genius came up with. Like selling orange peels, dry orange peels, this is something that a genius came up with. And a lot of idiots, they just managed to follow and pay for it. This is something that I don't understand. I don't understand. Whoever came up with that idea is a freaking genius. Let me walk this way before we go out. Oh, we've been filming for like 47 minutes non-stop. So many people are here. Are they selling things for free? If it's not for free, I don't see the point. All the herbs here, they're expensive. Like, I think on average, you need to pay like $10 for half a kilo for things here. They're expensive. In where I'm from, we don't have so many different ingredients just for preparing soup. Cantonese people, they're really creative. They're extremely creative. They would put a lot of different items. Just like, I think all those things can be put in your soup. I don't even know what this is. It looks like chicken poop to me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. More, well, flower tea. More flower tea. What else they have? Cashews, nuts. Pistachios here are not so expensive. $9 for half a kilo. That's pretty decent price. Wait. This is something interesting. This is something that is very old. Do you guys know what those are for? They're made with chicken feather. They're chicken feather sticks. Technically, you're supposed to use them to get rid of dust at home. But usually, for kids my generation and prior, our parents would use the chicken feather sticks to whoop our asses. Yeah, those are ass whoopers. And trust me, they fucking hurt. I think the Mexican kids and other Latino kids probably they can relate. All the North American white kids are like, what are you talking about? You can't beat your kids. It's illegal. I'm sorry. I just want to be funny. Similar to chancla, definitely. I have to say that chanclas, usually they're plastic, so they don't hurt that much. But like if you get hit with a bamboo stick, it hurts. Let's keep walking. I think there are more things to see over there. Did we come from that direction? No, we came from there. That's where the washrooms are. Hold on. I think we can already get out of here. It's just like the same things now. Guys, I think I've already shown you enough here. Let's go out and probably find a place to eat and sit down and chat for a bit. I want to go to the second floor here to get some dim sum, but it's a Saturday. I think everything will be extremely busy. So let's try to see whether we can get a table. If I can't get a table, don't be mad at me. We will probably eat something else, but dim sum is our goal for today. This looks like a karaoke, to be honest. Oh no. This is like a sneaky karaoke. This is definitely the restaurant. Not so busy. Wow. I do think that they have like a spare table. 边度有位坐啊？哪边有位置可以坐？一个人。好嘞。It's kind of funny because I was like, where can I sit in Cantonese? She's like, what? It can happen now. It can happen. Because not everyone is able to speak Cantonese. All right, let's order something here to give you an authentic Cantonese dim sum experience for today. Earlier when I was sitting down, she asked me whether I have my own tea. So for a lot of old Cantonese people, they bring their own tea. I said, I would just drink your tea. This is 70 cents per pack. Next to every dim sum restaurant, there would be, tea tools that you can use. What you need to do is you just put the tea leaves in, pour water, and you make yourself some tea. That's what we're gonna do. They will not bring any expensive orange peels, fortunately. I don't want that crap. They taste weird. Oh, they're like little tea bags. So you just pour water. Where's my water? There's no water. Ah, here you can, that's smart. That's smart. You can actually get water here. So you put everything here. You pour water. I thought I needed to ask them to come here and get water. That's very smart. You pour your own water. Nice. I actually made a mistake. This is the actual teapot. This is, let me show you. You put the leaves in the teapot, you pour water, and then you pour the tea to this other teapot. There is a filter here that will get rid of the tiny tea leaves, so you can drink. It's dirty inside. Let me rinse it. I will rinse it in a bit. So they do have like a tiny filter for you to get rid of the tiny tea leaves. So the water is ready. Let me rinse this thing. And then you just pour everything here. They have like holes on this tiny desk that will just get rid of all the water, and then you pour water inside of this teapot. Shit. Ah. As you can see, I'm not very good at drinking tea. Spilled everything. I'm not from here. That's my excuse. Ah! Now you just wait for a bit. You wait for a bit. You put this thing on top. I don't know how this thing works. I don't know what is this for, to be honest. You can't really. I will not use this. I don't know what this is for. I will just use this. And they also have some very cute little teacups. Okay, let's get the first round. It's like not very dark. I don't like my tea to be very, very dark. You pour it. I'm extremely clumsy today. That's how you enjoy your tea at a dim sum restaurant. Now let's just wait for the food. They just served the last item. That's hagao. Usually they would put the hagaos in a steaming basket. I don't know why. Okay, let's try the food now. Let's do it. They're steamed. Chopsticks? Am I gonna eat with my hands? Where the hell? Oh, they're here. There's a secret drawer here. I was like, what the hell? So let's start with the hagao first. They're deep fried. They're not steamed. This is interesting. This is like a new version. They're fried. They're not deep fried. They're fried. I prefer the traditional way. 5 out of 10. Let's try the siumai. Siumai, just pork and shrimp. 8 out of 10. The buns, they're cold already, unfortunately. Typical char siu buns. Barbecue pork. Wait, did I wash my hands? Anyway, 7 out of 10. We just ordered some very typical dim sum items, nothing too fancy. In total, for everything together, we need to pay $13. $13. For $1.50, that's for the table and for the tea. In Guangzhou, they charge you like usually 70-80 cents per person for using their bowls and stuff. And if you want to order tea, they add extra money. So in total, $13 for everything. 3 items, tea, that's it. How much do you need to pay for this in a Chinatown in North America? Let me know. Good stuff. Guys, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoy our content, make sure that you click on the subscribe button under this video. If you're watching on TV, make sure that you go to YouTube and search for Xim in China, XIM in China. The first channel is mine. If you do that, more people will be able to see our content in the future. Thank you very much for watching. That's it for my video. Thank you very much. Adios, amigos. Adios.